Montiel. Argentina, champions of the world!
The World Cup 2026 is just about to start, and somehow, it already feels bigger than the last one. 48 teams, 3 host nations, 16 cities spread across an entire continent. The internet has been running at full chaos for weeks. Nike just dropped what might be the greatest football commercial ever made. A 21-year-old streamer got his song put on the official FIFA album. And America, the country that still debates whether to call it football or soccer, is about to host the whole thing.
It's soccer. It's football. Soccer. Football. Soccer. Football. Soccer.
This tournament hasn't even started, and it's already one of the biggest cultural events of the decade. Here's what's different about football in 2026. It doesn't wait for the tournament to start. The hype machine turns on months early, and this time, it's running at a speed nobody has seen before. TikTok is already flooded with World Cup edits, prediction videos, tactical breakdowns made by teenagers who somehow know more about pressing systems than most coaches. YouTube channels are uploading content faster than anyone can watch it, and sitting right in the middle of all of it, somehow, is IShowSpeed, despite the fact that his actual football skills remain, let's say, a work in progress. Speed has spent years doing what no traditional media company could ever do. He made millions of people who had never watched a football match in their lives suddenly care about Cristiano Ronaldo, about the Champions League, about the game itself. And ahead of 2026, he released a song, World Cup Champions. The beat sounds like it was specifically designed for a stadium full of 80,000 people. Speed shouts out almost every single one of the 48 participating nations. He's wearing Ronaldo's Portugal jersey, obviously. And the energy of the whole thing is just completely unfiltered football obsession. 32 million YouTube views in days. And then Speed did something that most people thought was just a fun social media moment. He publicly asked FIFA to make it the official World Cup anthem. FIFA replied, "We will be in touch." The internet immediately started speculating. And then on June 3rd, FIFA messaged Speed directly on Instagram. "We heard it. We liked it. It's on the official FIFA World Cup 2026 album." Speed hit a backflip, which, again, is the correct response. A streamer who learned about football through internet clips, wearing his idol's jersey, making a song that got added to the official FIFA World Cup soundtrack, alongside Shakira, Burna Boy, Daddy Yankee, and Stormzy. That's not just a funny story. That's what football culture looks like in 2026. At this point, Nike are making football ads with Marvel movie budgets. Their 2026 World Cup film is called Rip the Script. It runs for 6 minutes, and it features a cast list so absurd that reading it out loud sounds like someone winning a trivia contest. The concept is this: a chaotic film set where an overbearing director is trying to force football stars to follow a script, and the players, naturally, refuse. Mbappe opens the film getting scolded for being too theatrical. A director tells him to simply head the ball. Mbappe responds by executing a bicycle kick. The ball escapes the set. What comes next is 6 minutes of the most expensive, most entertaining, most deliberately unhinged football content put on screen this year. Vinicius Jr. Erling Haaland, who refuses to participate in anything, which is somehow perfect. Ronaldinho, who appears to be having the time of his life. Eric Cantona, appearing in a black and white scene as a fisherman delivering his famous seagulls follow the trawler speech, which raises more questions than it answers and is better for it. Then there's the moment Cristiano Ronaldo and LeBron James appear together, 2 of the most recognizable athletes on the planet, sitting across a table, both looking at a proposed storyline title, The GOAT's Goodbye, and rejecting it simultaneously. That one scene generated more discussion online than most full football matches. The celebrity cast doesn't stop there. Kim Kardashian, Travis Scott, Central C, Lisa from Blackpink, Channing Tatum, more than 30 names total. Nike somehow fit half the internet into a single advertisement, and Adidas is right alongside them with its Backyard Legends campaign, which is operating at the same level. Another massive production, another enormous cast, another attempt to own the feeling of this tournament before it even begins. 2 of the biggest brands on earth, spending extraordinary amounts of money, competing for something that goes beyond boot sales. They're competing for cultural relevance, for the moment when 1 billion people are all watching the same thing and feeling the same feeling, because they know what this World Cup is worth. So what actually makes 2026 feel different from every tournament before it? It's not just the expanded format. It's not just the size of North America as a host. It's not even the fact that Cristiano Ronaldo is appearing at a record 6th World Cup. It's that football has become something else entirely. For decades, football was a sport, a cultural institution in certain countries, a religion in others, a niche interest in places like the United States and Canada. In 2026, football is all of that, and also a music genre, a fashion conversation, an internet phenomenon, a meme format, a streaming event, and a global identity that people actively choose to be part of. And here's the reality. Nobody knows who's going to win this World Cup. Nobody knows which match will produce the moment that gets replayed for the next 20 years. Nobody knows which player will become the story of the tournament. Nobody knows which underdog will do something that makes this, the whole world stops scrolling. That's what makes it football. But what we do know is this. 82,000 people are going to be inside MetLife Stadium on July 19th watching someone lift that trophy under the New Jersey city lights. 16 cities across North America are going to spend 6 weeks as the center of the planet's attention. The internet is going to run at a frequency it has never quite reached before. Something legendary is going to happen. This is the biggest World Cup ever built, and we haven't seen anything yet.